Hello everybody and welcome to Lucky by Nature. Ever wonder what the right amount of health your character should have? I get that question a lot, but the truth is we all have different amounts that work for us depending on our style of play. The one thing I have seen many people do is accidentally fall from their birds, or get knocked off and then they go splat on the ground. So I wondered, how much health do you need to survive any fall? Let's check it out. Alright, so I'm all the way up to the upper barrier and I'm getting ready to jump. I have 360 health at the moment and I am wearing my scuba gear for no apparent reason. Maybe I can flap my legs fast enough to see if the fins can slow me down. But that's not likely, I know. Anyways, let's do this. Geronimo! I'm starting to think I'm going to miss my mark, guys. I'm trying to see if I can do a belly flop by laying down, but I'm afraid it's not working. Well, that was a total waste. But at least we know that we don't get hurt if we fall into the water. Like we needed a test for that, right? Oh, terrible. Alright, let's take two. Okay, so here we are once again at the top barrier. So let's just jump. Geronimo, take two. It seems like I was so far inland, but look how close I'm getting to the shore. It's so deceiving. Ouch. Alright, that looked brutal. But now we know that 360 doesn't work. I'm pretty sure we all knew that, but hey, I needed a base here. Now I'm going to go to 440. Why am I going to 440? I don't know. It just seems like a good number. Some people told me that you need 600 health, but I really don't believe that. I mean, that just seems a little excessive. But we will find out, won't we? Hey, they might be right, but we won't know for sure until we test it. Alright, so let's just jump and see what we get. Wait, am I going to land in the water again? I'm pushing towards land and hopefully we will make it. You do have a little bit of control while you fall, but not much. Oh, come on. That is so ridiculous. How in the heck did I end up falling on a golem? Oh, and by the way, guys, when I jump from high places, I tend to aim at trees or even dinos to land on, so I won't get hurt. Just a little tip. Here we are once again, trying to see how we do with 440 health, and off we go. Wow, 8.2 health left. We can't move very well, so even if we survive, we would probably end up getting killed by a wild dino. So let's see how much health we need in order for us not to have broken bones. So just keep an eye on the health regenerating. And it looks like we need 30 health. So in this case, what we will need is we need to add another 3 levels, which would get us to 38.2 after the fall. So we will still be able to run. If we were to add only 2 levels, that would only get us to 28.2, so we would still be incapacitated for a small amount of time, but sometimes every second counts. Now we are up to 470 health, so let's jump. If my calculations are correct, this should work out perfectly as long as we don't land on something like a tree or that darn golem. So let's see what happens. Ah, that is perfect. We have 38.2 health, just as we expected. But now I need to figure out one last thing. I know the way programming works, and I suspect that the values placed on characters are the same as dinos. And I don't mean like the same values, but in the same way. So along with the damage value, they would have had to pick a specific height at which point the value is active. So for instance, if we jump from 20 pillars high, we should only get so much damage, but not the full amount. And we will continue taking more damage the higher we go, but there has to be a specific height they chose to where the full amount of damage takes effect. So let's find it. Now I'm going to jump from 40 pillars high and see what type of damage we take. Well, we are getting closer, but it's not quite there. Let's try 45. Ah, much closer. Alright, so I think our next one should do it. We're going to try 50 pillars high. And that does seem like the right height. I mean, I would have personally gone like, I don't know, 75 or 100. But, you know, it doesn't make any difference. So let's jump. And there it is, guys. So in short, you need 440 health to survive any fall. You need 470 health to survive the fall and still be able to run. And anything over 50 pillars high will deal the full amount of fall damage. It would be equivalent to a little over 4 behemoth doors high. So that is pretty high. Well, I hope that this helps you decide how much health you want to put onto your character. And at the very least, it gives you a little bit more knowledge on how this works. But that's it for me. So until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.